true.
Good afternoon, friends, and it's really a good time having you on our beat. This is Let's Talk About It with King Emmanuel on the Incubator Media Radio. And as usual, we have friends, my brother with us that will be sharing this bit together, Mr. Adeola Adenira. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much for having me. Good afternoon or morning, wherever you are in any part of the world, or evening or night. And hope you are keeping safe at such a time like this. It's good to be back here once again.
I sincerely hope you'll be able to understand this line of discussion. We're not really criticizing you, but really showing you things you need to do. The whites that we even said, at least at the last count, we had a black president that ruled America. He could have decided to bleach everything all over, but he didn't do that. But whatever he has in him was, working in him, and eventually he got to the highest office. Another man that came in mind too is Miles Moron, Dr. Miles Moron of blessed memory. He was a black, born in Bahamas, but he would not allow anything anybody is saying about black to hold him down. He went to achieve his goal as a preacher. He went to achieve his goal as somebody to be reckoned with across the world.
He won 5 doctorate degrees.
5 doctorate degrees. And this is somebody that when he was in secondary school, said the teacher look at his face and tell him that you cannot know anything. But he said, didn't give up on himself. So, and to me, the issue should be not giving up on yourself, not giving up on your color or your skin or your perfume or your whatever you put on. That cannot be, but not giving up on your personality, on who you are, that whatever God has said about you, you can still avoid it. All right. So I think we'll go to the next.
We look at the effects. What happens when you bow to peer pressure as a young person? When you bow to peer pressure, whichever way form it comes. Number one, you have whatever beliefs you have before, or whatever value system you had before, whatever that have been binding you before, you throw everything out of the plot. So all those saying, remember the child of who you are,
doesn't count.
It doesn't count anymore. You just get them thrown out of the window.
Be yourself, do not follow what it is to do.
And that's why I was in the forum with young people, and one came to me for counseling after, and then he was into masturbation. And then he said, you know what? My father is a pastor. He must not know. He must not know. I must not know. And all that. And I say, how did you get into it? He said, it was my friend that used to show me some of these videos. And then I got hooked to them. So when do you have time when do you do all these things? He said, I want to go to the bedroom to eat. I'll take my phone with me. So I watch in the bedroom and I do all sorts. So you have this belief, condition, moral value is thrown away. Then number two, it tells on the academic life. It tells
but there's a distraction, right?
Yeah, of course there are. Where you concentrate, that's why when they tell you girls that don't move with boys, don't have a boyfriend or whatever, and they say no. those are unnecessary distractions. Because it tells on the academy. I remember when I was in secondary school, of a colleague who biology at that time, SS1, he was the best in the class.
Wow.
He would score like 50. Sometimes the lowest I've ever seen him score was 56 over 60.
Wow.
Yeah. And then chemistry too. In fact, I still say today that it was because of him that I was able to finish about
Wow.
chemistry. Wow. I went to ahead. Yeah, because he used to tell us then that but mathematics and physics and all was not good, but that biology and chemistry, because he had an uncle who was good in those areas. So we're having lessons, we teach ourselves and all that, compare using our area of strength. When it is time for him to teach us chemistry, and we ask him, okay, how did you tell us that our level is too low? Wow. So I said, well, this is an insult. My level is not low for physics and mathematics. When it is time, you will sit down and you ask all the question. I say, no, my level cannot be low for this chemistry. That's why I have to take up the challenge and face the chemistry squarely and before I can finish that school. So tell me why I will not have distinction in chemistry. It's not possible. So but what I discovered was that when we go to SS3, started moving with some boys in the school and all that. Biology, he will now score 44. Wow. Over 60.
Someone that used to be 56
over 60 before. He will now score 44. And I called him. I said, bros, guy, this, that. He said, no, I shouldn't worry that he knows what he's doing. Oh, wow. He knows what he's doing. His YEC result, he didn't make all his papers.
Oh my God!
He didn't make all his
with all the promising.
He didn't make all his papers in YEC. He didn't make all his papers. So it tells on the academic performance. It also makes the student to have a low self-esteem. Later, the esteem may become because the person becomes useless and it doesn't feel. When they are talking about the achievers or the whatever, they cannot stay there to start.
Lost in line of success.
And then sometimes it makes the youth to begin to have dangerous habits. The youth begin to take up dangerous habits. And when I mean dangerous habits, we need to dress in a particular way that gets harassed and arrested by police all the time. I say, what is wrong with my dressing? It's about this and that. And then you get to the point that you begin to drink. I said, begin to drink,
to alcohol,
go into drugs, from M from cigarette to M, from M to cocaine. And we get to a point that if it does not take any of those things, it's restless, it's useless, it cannot concentrate, it cannot concentrate, it cannot do anything profitable. And then you don't discover that the young person now begins to exhibit open rebellion and stubbornness and a child that is before gentle, calm, easy to go, another, he doesn't see anybody as anything again and all that, and then it leads to frustration. I say frustration because what the person was expecting to get, because let me give you an instance. I was in a forum, young people's forum, and I noticed a particular boy. He was 23 as at that time. Then I went to, after the whole thing, I went to meet with him, and We started talking, started asking him some questions and all that. This boy was already a cult member.
Wow.
A cult is as at that time. I asked him what got you into it and all that. To cut the long story short, the boy was now regretting enjoying
The cult.
Yes, because it's according to him, what he eventually met
was not what he
expected.
Wow.
So he just felt that he will be able to feel like, the big guy, the baddest, how they call themselves.
That make things happen.
Yeah, happening guys and all that. But many of the things he met along the way were not things that he expected, and he was not tired.
Doesn't want to go forward,
and
he's not allowed to leave the gang.
No movement. No, he can't point to any forward achievement that he has had all the time. And then you see some of them eventually they may end up committing suicide because they get depressed. Because I'm not the liar, I'm not looking at your colleagues when you were in secondary school. Especially if you happen to be a brilliant guy, and then you derail, and then you now see people that when you were in secondary school, you were the one that was always teaching them, and then you now get to meet each other after some time and say, boy, where are you now? Oh, I'm in Unilag, I'm in 400 level now. And this our good friend is still, he just had, after his own level, he couldn't further. So go back home and begin to sit down and be like, I was the one that used to teach. That one book when we were in secondary school. You know that kind of thing. So it leads to depression, and in some cases, it makes some youth with us
commit suicide.
Or they begin to get worried, and then it tells on their health and all that. So these are some of the effects. They are more than this, but these are called some of the effects of
depression. So, and we will be looking at things to do. We're just saying all this. Some of you that are on campuses, see some guys that have been in school for 10 years, they've been in school for 12 years. Some are no longer a student.
Yes.
They can't tell the parent at home that they've been rusticated or expelled.
Absolutely.
And they are in school, not as a student now. So these are the reasons why you should watch out what it is. What you're supposed to do in 4 years, pay attention. When you finish up in 4 years, to be to your credit and the credit of whoever around you. Let's look at the things to do, how to handle peer pressure at this point.
Solutions, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I read a book, forgotten the title now, by Josh McDowell, and he made mention of something about peer pressure in one of the books, and he came up with some fantastic solutions. There were about 20 that he came up with, but I didn't necessarily pick all the 20s because I have
some of them already,
some reservations and all that. But I picked quite a lot from the solutions and decided to put one or two, and I'll bring them out now. I have about 15 solutions.
Okay.
Yeah. The first thing you should do when you have been put under pressure as a youth is to ask questions.
Yourself or others?
Ask the person putting you under pressure questions. Ask questions. I tell some of our students, I say, ask 5 wives.
Okay. 5 whys.
5 whys. Oh, he said this. Why? Okay. From the answer he gives, you will see another why to ask. Oh, yeah, this and that. But Mandela said, ask 101 questions.
101. Wow.
101 questions.
So the person would have been willing and would have gone away.
Most times,
I think it works.
Most times, you know why? Because most times, the person that is asking you're asking the question, if the motive is not right, they get offended and defensive.
I'll just go away.
That happened to a particular girl who, when I used to tell them, asked them. So a boy came to meet her and he said he wanted to be her friend.
Okay.
And he said, why do you want to be my friend?
Okay.
He said, I want to be your friend because I like you. Why do you like me?
Wow.
Oh, I like you because you are smart, because you are this, because you are there, He brought out another why. How did you know I was smart? Why do you think I was smart? Where did you get the impression I was smart? At the end he didn't want to ask up to 5.
When the guys offended,
what is your problem? Is it that you are scared of sex?
Oh my God!
I'm telling you.
And that is the aim.
That is the aim. So that's why you ask questions, you have to keep asking questions, you will get to the root cause. The other time we said about the underlying cause, the surface cause, the underlying cause, and then the root cause. So it's because you are scared of sex. People say, oh, so it's about it. They say, so what? Are you a baby?
Are you the only one? What is new there? Others not doing that.
Yes, yeah. Thank you very much. I don't need your friendship. Wow. So ask questions. You don't just walk up to you and say this and this and that, and then you don't bear. So ask questions. Then number 2, say no.
Say no.
No.
Outrightly. One of our programs,
yes, outrightly.
Say no.
Say no. And Josh said, he said, make a contact. Look the person in the eye to eye. Say no forcefully and with authority. Wow. Say no forcefully and with authority. I wish you are saying right. As if the King Emmanuel is the one that wants to put under peer pressure. The guy was looking at his eye and then wanting demonstrating that you say no we say no forcefully
and with authority.
Wow. Because the challenge is people don't know how to say no. It's going to be a difficult thing to do, and once you cannot say no, then it's a problem. Then number 3, you say back up your no with a positive statement.
The no you said
with a positive statement.
With positive statement.
Yeah.
The no you said with force and with authority.
Back it up with a positive statement.
Back it up.
Oh, I want you to the way you do. If you are just no. You know what? I'm brilliant. I'm intelligent. I love me myself.
So thank you for your compliment.
Thank you for your whatever, for your advice. For A, no. Back it up with a positive statement about yourself. Wow. Then number 4, be repetitive.
Okay.
Be repetitive.
Okay.
You state your position over and over again.
And keep to it.
And stick to it. You don't say. There was a case in the Bible of young prophet. I think First Kings chapter 13, where he performed a miracle on the king. The king got angry with him. Before that, he prophesied to the king. The king got angry, and the king stretched his hand to say, arrest him, and the hand dried up, and he prayed for the king. The king was all right. The king said, come with me, let me give you anything you want. He said, I cannot go back with you.
I cannot.
And he left. On his way, he got to a point he was resting. An old prophet came to meet him, and then that one said, come back home with me. He said, I may not go back with you.
So
he was saying the same thing but with a different tone.
I cannot
is authoritative. I will not. Meaning, well, if you are persuasive enough, if the argument is
probability of 50%.
Yes, if you have a superior argument, I will give it a thought. But if you are not careful, you will say, after all, he's still saying that, not go back.
Yeah.
But with what tone is he saying it? So some people, when they are saying no the first time, their voice is so loud, no. Then the pressure come again. I said no. Then the pressure come again. No. Then the pressure come again.
No, I don't like this.
No. Then you know it's going down,
down.
And then before eventually, there is even nothing anymore. Nothing anymore. So be repetitive, state your position over and over again. Then number 5, if you don't know how to say no, you start practicing it in a safe environment.
Okay.
Meaning that in an environment that is not injurious, begin to learn how to say no.
An environment where there's no peer, where there's no pressure.
Maybe your brother wants you to do something for him, and it's not anything whatever, but maybe he say, help me wash my clothes. He say, no, I'm sorry, I have things to do. I will not wash your clothes. What do you mean? Because if you don't learn it in that safe environment, that every little thing, every pressure you just give you, a time will come where in a difficult environment, you'll be able to have no voice. If I should be saying no to my brother, who are you? If I could be saying no to my sister, who are you? If I could say no sometimes to my parents in a polite manner, then who are you? And things like that. So learn to say no in a safe environment. Then sometimes you may need to get away from the pressure zone.
Okay.
Get away from the pressure zone. You are sitting down here and then they did not tie your bum to that place.
Okay.
Get up and go.
I see.
Get up and go. It's like you watching the TV and then they are showing things that are not proper on the TV according to your value system. You have three options. You have 3 options.
Okay.
Number 1, you could get up and leave the place. Number 2, you could change channel. Number 3, switch off the TV.
Shut down
the system. So if you just sit down there as if you are helpless and powerless, then you're putting yourself at the serious place. Then another thing you can do is don't put yourself in a compromising situation.
Okay.
Don't put yourself in a compromising situation. Yeah, I know someone who was an ex-cultist, but it's now changed. But he said that the kind of lifestyle he was living when he was young, it made him an instant agent for the recruiter.
Wow. To recruit him into cultists.
To recruit him into cultists. I just gave them a very good whatever to spice it up. So don't put yourself in there. Don't dress in a provocative manner. And then when they are now suggesting this, they say, what do you pick me for? Do you think I'm a slut? Auntie, you are not a slut. But
you're dressing.
But what's the difference?
That of a slut.
So avoid compromising situation in the first instance. So that when you are not telling them, they say, okay, what? I thought. You understand? I thought that is what you want. Or I thought this is that or that. Then sometimes if it is in a group, you may need to confront the leader of the group.
Okay.
If it's a group that is putting you under pressure, you may need to call the leader of the group aside and state your
reason why you were not
this I don't know.
Not interested.
A girl was close to a particular boy. When I mean close, at the secondary school, they used to play and all that. And then the boy now took it to the extreme.
Okay.
That he will now be disturbing the girl everywhere, he's disturbing the making life, disturbing the girl everywhere. You know, secondary school will be like, that's the wife of
so and
so. So this girl now thought one day and said, what if my parents decide to come to school?
Okay.
And then they now hear students saying, they just use those words. That's the husband of so. They say,
the wife of
what kind
James.
What kind of thing is this and all that? So they began to give her concern, and instead he has that they will talk to the boy will not stop and things like that. I say, okay, told me, what can I do? I said, okay, you know what? Call him aside. Tell him, he may think he's having fun, but tell him this and this and that. How what he is doing is hurting you and you are not comfortable with the and all that. You should tell him why you need to stop. Appeal to his reasoning. And I said, if he does not, we'll go with me. There are always option A, B, C, and D. Good. So if option A does not work, don't worry, come back, we'll go to option B. If option B does not work, we'll go and all that. And then she saw me a week later and said, it works. Wow. It works. And I said, he said he even apologized to her. I said we were just having fun and all that. He said, things like that. So sometimes you may call the whatever and then tell the person things like that. Yeah. Then consider the results when you give it.
Okay.
To the pressure.
Before you give it, consider the results.
Begin with the end
in mind.
Consider the result. What if this boy that says I should be his girlfriend? He's been asking me for sex. If I should give him, what is going to be the result? Am I ready?
To have pregnant?
If you get pregnant, you ask you to go through abortion. Are you ready for the effect of the abortion? Oh, he asked me to come and be smoking. If I now begin to smoke, what could be the possible result? You have phone. Check out what this thing has done to people. Check them out. I want to start drinking. Check them out. The effects.
Excessive alcohol in your system.
All of this and that. So consider the result before you give it. Then look for positive role models.
That's good. Positive emphasized.
Positive role models. Positive role models.
Not all role models are positive.
Look for positive role models. And then please, this toga, everyone is doing it. Don't buy it. That's a lie from the pit of hell.
Because your name is not even everyone to start with.
That's a lie from the pit of hell. Everyone is doing it. No, everyone is not doing it. Everyone is not doing it. Even if 99 is doing it and you are the only one, it doesn't make it everyone. It will not be majority are doing it, or almost everyone. But it's not everyone.
And nobody majority may not be right. They are not always right.
That is even just a lie. You want to be the odd one and everyone wants to be.
So why not be the odd one?
Exactly. Then like I said the other time, it is best for you to be your own best friend.
Okay, be your own best friend.
Yes. And remind yourself of how special you are.
Wow. You're celebrating yourself. Toasting.
So if it is because of a boy was saying something in one of the salon, he He said, what I do for girls is I will take them out to a retreat. I will buy something like 2,000 for them.
2,000?
Yes.
Okay.
I will buy something like 2,000 naira for them. That day, I will not ask them for anything.
Okay.
They said, later, after some time, they will eat it, but we exchange number, and I will not call the girl. He said, it is later, the girl that will calling me.
Wow.
He said, well, so what I will now do after I will now get what I want.
Take advantage of it.
So instead of somebody taking you to a military, buy unique pie or buy you shawarma or pizza or 1,000 or whatever, buy you a bottle of Coke, and the poor boy is drinking water, and you're asking him, are you not taking it? No.
He's watching his weight.
Watching my weight. I just feel like taking water.
Oh,
and don't forget.
And he doesn't have money.
And don't forget that 2,000 I got, he borrowed it from a friend.
Wow.
You know, and then he's taking out and then he's telling you all sort of nonsense to your head that you are the most beautiful girl he has ever seen. And you are saying, oh, that's so sweet. What is sweet about it? He has not traveled out of Nigeria. He has not passed his base. He has not even been to the choicest place in Lagos. So how is it coming to tell you that you are or is telling you that you are finer than the grandmother? How can you be finer than the grandmother
that lives in village?
And then you are like, deceiving and so love yourself. I mean, be your own best friend. You know what? Sometimes you have money, just go out there, give yourself a nice treat. Oh, they walk up to you. What is a beautiful girl like you doing all here alone by yourself? Hey, excuse me, gentlemen, if you don't have anything. I want to be alone. No, it's not ideal for a lady to. I said I want to be alone. What is wrong with you? I called him and said, frustrated woman or frustrated girl. Thank you. Who cares?
Okay.
It's my life.
It's my life.
And all that.
Wow.
Then challenge yourself to always be the best.
Wow.
Yeah. So because when you look at your goal, when you look at your goal, when you look at your goal, it drives you on to be like, okay, if I do what this pressure they are putting on me, will it drive me towards this goal? Okay. If I should go this way, will I be able to achieve the goal or not? Then watch your moods.
The moods.
Because most times when people become moody, down, they become vulnerable.
Yes. And they are moody.
When they are moody,
they're down.
Feeling down, they become vulnerable. So that's anybody that you see that comes around them at that time that try to lift up their spirit, they tend to, especially they tend to like, he was there for me when my lowest ebb. So watch your mood from time to time. Then evaluate your friendship.
Okay. Evaluate your friendship. Okay.
Maybe when we talk about friendship, we'll be able to talk more about this. But the question I used to tell young people when I talk about friendship again, I say from time to time, sit down and ask yourself the question. Since I became a friend with this person, am I better off or worse off?
Okay.
I call this person my friend. Since he became or she became my friend, is my life better or worse in terms of character, in terms of conduct, in terms of dressing, in terms of value system, in terms of morals? Am I a better person or even in terms of
success?
Are you better off? So evaluate the friendship. Then in some cases, you may need to find new friends.
Alright.
If those friends are not
to sack the old one and
look for new one. Just let them go. Just let them go. And like I read somewhere that said that there are some friends that are leaves.
Okay.
Some are branches, while some are roots. Leaves friends, there are always many. So where the wind blows to, with the direction they blow. When it is good for you, they will
fair weather friends.
When it is not, when it is the other side, you don't find them.
They are not there.
They are not dependable. They are leaves, and they are always many. But some people make a mistake of making leaves friend as root friends. Then there are branches friends. These ones, they are better off than the root friend.
Okay.
Than the leaf friends. But one thing about them is that sometimes easily they can be cut off. They can be cut off. But then the root friend, they are stuck right there in the whatever. The only place you can do is when you uproot, and when it means uprooting, that means they are uprooting you, that is the tree, and also them.
So they are all together. They stay
through the thick and through the rain, through sunshine, and they are not always many. They may not be one or two in your life. So don't evaluate. You need to evaluate your friends. You need to find your friends, and if those ones are the leaves, are the branches, are the roots. Oh, this one is, and like the Bible says, that 20 children cannot be friends for 20 years.
Yes.
Because along the line, some people will naturally find their pairing. They will say that I cannot flow with this person again. I cannot. They cannot just fit in. And as you are growing older, you are picking up new friends that can help you
along the line.
I want to say this as we bring this to a close, that it is best for you to stay alone than to have friends.
That's the
learn to stay alone. Learn to stay alone. Wow. That's, you know what? At this stage, people are not writing it yet. It can be hard. Sometimes you cry that you need friends, and in the sense of it, you don't need friends. You don't need them. Sometimes you cry as if they make you look as if you are missing. And whereas you are having security and rest of mind. Without them. Most of the things that they call fun, when the aftermath result comes, they are sleeping with girls and they say they are fun. And then you now go and do HIV test. And then the test is taking 5 days for you to get the result. Within those 5 days, you are a dead man. Or you are a dead girl. Because you are restless. You are not seeing the result. Your mood is. And the doctor now says, I'm sorry to inform you.
When it's passed out.
You're already passed out. But if you don't get yourself involved in any shady things, your mind is
the righteous will be as bold as lion.
You are not to rest. So learn to be alone most times.
There's power in silence.
And that's why I tell you people, I say, when you are in gang, you don't think straight. Even when you want to think, they come to distract you. But when it means you yourself and you can reflect, you can think. But when you're in the midst of noise, you can't do it. So, friends, these are some of the things that you can do to get off all these peer pressures that comes left, right, and center. And like you said, the goal is for you to get there, to get to to the pinnacle, to get to the top, for you to, and that top is dependent on what you say that is the top for you. So don't give in to all this pressure from any quarter, from anywhere. And sometimes if the pressure is much on you, you can talk to a counselor, find a counselor to talk to, and then they will be able to guide you. Because like he always says most times, he'll be like, don't die in silence. That's why he said let's talk about it. So don't die in silence, speak out, find help, and it's something that you will definitely be the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Wow,
this is deep and profound. If I've taken anything today, learn to be alone. So it's important, and we've come to the end of this section, but left for you, I don't know what you've taken. We've told you about what peer pressure is, we told you the causes, we told you the effect both on personal life and corporate life as well, and we've been able to show you the way out of it. I hope you've learned something. Try as much as possible and see what you needed to do. And before we go, as usual, I will be introducing you to a friend. He has never failed. He has not misled anyone. He has not abused anyone. But he has rather blessed when he has given success to people that cannot be counted, so many in numbers. He has changed lives. He has transformed lives. No matter where you've been, no matter what your situation is, this friend will not discriminate against you. He won't judge you. He won't condemn you. He loves you much more than you can think. And when you're ever thinking you are so down and nobody to lift you up, he is willing and is around to lift you up. He said, I stand at the door and I knock. If any man will hear my voice, open the door, I will come in, I will be with you. His name is Jesus. He won't fail. He won't write you off. He won't give up on you. Only if you will accept him today as your Lord and Savior, and you will surrender your life unto him without looking back, I assure you, your life will not be the same again. You've been in the yoke of drugs, yokes of alcoholism. Even you're coming out of courtesan. He has promised to save you, to wash away your past, to give you a new name, and to write your name in the book of life. He is waiting today. Accept him as your Lord and Savior, and your life, I said, will not remain the same again. You can start a new life with him. I have done that many years ago, and it was several years now. I've not had any cause to regret one day. It's waiting for you today. Make that step today. And if you're in need of counseling, you've given your life to him as a result of this broadcast, and you needed more help, our telephone number you can find on the website www.theincubatormedia.com. The phone number is 08092374502. 08092374502. You can send a mail to us at theincubatormedia@gmail.com. theincubatormedia@gmail.com. You can send a message to us via our Facebook or our Twitter, or in any of our social media handles. You can reach out to us, and we are willing to help you today. As we come to the end of the program, I want to say thank you very much for your time, and hope to see you the next time, the same station. It is Let's Talk About It with King Emmanuel. I'm your friend and the host of this program. Till you hear from us next time again, I'm saying bye-bye now. God bless you.